First, after all the rain the CSRA saw this week, river officials are making sure the Savannah River is safe. Around this time of year, it's expected for E. coli levels to go up from flood water flowing in. Our Sydney Hood is in the studio tonight for what that means for people heading to the water to cool off.
Every week, Savannah River Keeper is out checking the water in various parts of our area. Now, if you take a look right here, these are the results from their findings a couple weeks ago, and seeing a lot of green right here, which means the water is good to go. But if you look at their findings from this past week, you're going to be seeing a lot of yellow, which means you want to use caution. As for the two in red right here, that's Lake Olmsted, and then this is Betty's Branch. You want to avoid those waterways. Now, again, it is expected for the E. coli numbers to go up, especially after the heavy rain we saw, but there are some safety tips you should definitely be aware of, especially as summer continues. Motors cranking and boats zipping on the water prove summer is here.
It's been a really interesting summer so far leading into summer. We've had a lot more rain than normal.
Record rainfall, no doubt.
With us working down here on the river, we saw it come in. We knew the water level was going to go up, but we didn't know it was going to go up as fast.
And when water flows,
Rain events wash all the stuff that's built up on the concrete into our creeks, into our streams, into the river,
causing buildup on the water.
The good thing about, the heavy rains and the waters going up is that, it washes things out, but then the downfall of it is, the river right now has a ton of trash that's floating down.
There's more floating we cannot see.
We test for E. coli, and it is high right now, and that's to be expected. It's generally good advice during this time of year to don't submerge yourself completely in the river after big events, for sure.
Other things to keep afloat include,
when you get home, the first thing that you want to do is take a full shower. Before you get in your vehicles, use the restrooms to wash your hands, use the sanitizer.
again, high E. coli levels are expected after a big rain event. The River Keeper recommends you give it a couple of days before completely jumping back into the water, and then of course to always be cautious.
Very informative on the river. Thanks for the heads up for jumping in, Sydney.